Hello and welcome. And I want to invite you to open up your mind and listen so that we can get the most out of this presentation. I am so happy to have you be here. And the reason we created this presentation is because we found that so many people either A, did not know what a unique selling proposition was, or B, they weren't able to identify it inside of their growing or inside of their marketplace. Okay, so what we want to do in this presentation is we want to help you to create your unique selling proposition. So pay attention, be engaged. This is not just a training, this is a workshop. So I will have you do exercises. There will be questions for you to do. And if you take the time to go through this training, take the time to really think about your business, then you'll see the impact and the effect, and you'll be glad that you've gone through this process. Okay? Well, first, I want to welcome you to the 10 unique selling proposition ideas to help your business stand out, give you more customers, and generate more sales for your business. Because really, that's what we're in it for, right? But you will be able to have this even if you are in a crowded or competitive marketplace. Even if you're in a competitive marketplace, there are ways that you can stand out and be different. And those are some concepts and ideas that we're going to introduce in this training. So I am Lee Fuller. That's me. And I am happy to be your guide as you go through this process. So in this short guide, not only will you get 10 unique selling proposition ideas, we'll explain what the unique selling proposition is. It will create the separation that you must have from your competition in order to build a growing, sustainable business, to gain larger market share, and to take your business and make your business the most desirable choice for your target market. I'm excited about it. That's kind of a big promise, but I know we can fulfill on it. Okay, you've probably heard that to grow your business, you must find a way to stand out from your competition. You know, many people call this the USP or the unique selling proposition. But for some business owners, creating something that makes them unique seems to be quite a challenge. But as a small business owner, you must accept this challenge to find and identify the ways to make sure your business, product, or service is different and stands out as the undeniable and the best choice for your ideal customers. I'm excited about it, and let's get into it. Now, the biggest problem most business owners have when creating a USP is trying to state how you're different without actually being different or unique. Most people believe that a dry cleaner cleans clothes, a web designer designs websites, an insurance agent sells insurance, and they're all right. But they also believe that these products and services are delivered exactly the same. Now, we know that not every dry cleaner, every web designer, and every insurance agent is the same. There's usually a difference in quality. There's a difference in service. There are all these differences, but if we don't enunciate it and tell others what it is, then they won't know the difference, okay? So, however, you must convince your customers that there is a difference. You know your business is different. You know your business is 10 times better, but your customer does not, okay? So, with that, I want to lead into the first USP PowerPoint number 1. A USP is not a catchy slogan, okay? It is an expression, it is the expression of your uniqueness and value that creates a real competitive advantage. I'll say that again. Sometimes when a person thinks of a USP, they think of a catchy slogan, let's do it. Okay? That's not really a USP. That's a slogan or a tagline, okay? Now, eventually your USP can be a slogan or tagline or be incorporated into that, but we're not here to create a catchy slogan. We want you to identify and be able to express your competitive advantage. Now, to start off, I want to give you the three elements of a powerful USP. Okay? Now, USP stands for unique selling proposition. Okay? So the first element of the USP is it must be unique. I know it's a stretch here, but a unique selling proposition must make your business stand out from the sea of sameness that often exists in a marketplace. And your uniqueness should be seen as a differentiator for your ideal customers. Now, identifying your ideal customer and different things, that's kind of beyond the scope. It's a part of it, but not what we're going to delve in as much. Okay? But your uniqueness. So let's say I have a deli shop. And if I go in and I paint black polka dots, black and orange polka dots on my sub sandwich when I deliver it to you, that would be unique. But, okay, we're not here just for unique sake. Your uniqueness must be truly valuable to your customer. Okay, so we're not talking about quick gimmicks here or anything like that. Your USP should show the unique aspects or the exclusive benefits of doing business with your company. Okay, so the first element of a powerful USP is it must be unique, and it must be unique so that it's a differentiator to your ideal customers. Okay, I told you I'm going to put you to work. Let's start with the first exercise. The first exercise is list out the things that your business does, delivers, or provide for its customers. Okay, go ahead. List out what your business does, what it delivers, or what it provides for its customers. Go ahead. This shouldn't take you very long. You know your business. Okay, so list out 5, 6 things. Here we go. Okay, now let's go. The next part is, now cross out everything on that list that your other competitors can also claim. Okay, so you've made your list. Let's say you're a coach, or let's say you're a web developer, or you provide printing services, what have you. Now cross through everything else that your customer or that everybody else in your business does. This brings up an interesting point. So there is the unique selling proposition, and there is the universal selling propositions. There are some aspects of your business that must be like everyone else. Okay, if you're a dry cleaning company, you have to dry clean clothes. You're right. If you are a lawn maintenance service, you have to clean up after you have to cut the hedges, you have to mow the yard. So I realize that there are going to be some things that everybody else can claim. These are universal selling propositions. You have to have it. But so cross those things out that everybody in your industry does. Now I got a question for you. Are you unique yet? Do you have anything left uncrossed out that shows that, hey, here are some things that are perhaps unique? If not, don't worry, because we're just getting started. But I want you to think along these lines of, am I unique, or am I claiming to do everything that everyone else claims to do? The next part of the next element of a powerful USP is not only must it be unique, it must be desirable. Okay? The ultimate goal of the USP is to assist in the selling of your product or service. Therefore, the USP must include a desirable benefit to your target market. Okay? And some people forget this. USP, unique selling proposition. So there must be some aspect of your business that's desirable because you want to sell your service or you want to sell your product. All right? So people don't buy what they don't want or what they don't need. Okay? More people buy what they want, and then you show them that's what they need, and then it becomes a must-have. Okay? Now, do you know what your market would consider to be most desirable from a business like yours? Okay? What does your customer desire most from a business like yours? Me, as a marketing consultant, my customers desire help with their marketing process. They desire help making their marketing more profitable. They desire help knowing what to have their people doing. Okay, so the desirable, what makes it desirable, that's what makes my company desirable. That's what people want from a marketing consultant or a web developer. What do they want from your business? You must determine what they want. And it must be so desirable that they are willing to pay for it. Okay? So when you're thinking about what is desirable in my business, now, are they willing to pay for it? That's really how the market identifies what's desirable or not, right? If you have a service that no one's willing to pay for, then that's not a very desirable service. Okay? So your USP must be unique. Now, we must come up with what makes your USP so desirable that people will pay for it. Okay, time to go back to work. Answer this question. In a perfect world, what would make your product or service so desirable and a must-have for your ideal customer that they will pay double your prices? Okay? What, in a perfect world, what makes your process, your product or service so desirable that people will pay double for it? Do you know that there are some cars that are worth double other cars? Do you know that there are some consultants that can charge double the rate of others? There are some speakers that can charge double the rate of others. There are some painters, there's some service industries, there's some mechanics that can charge double what everybody else can. Okay? So what would make your product so desirable? Let's not constrain ourselves by if I'm able to do it, if I have the knowledge, if I have the capital. In a perfect world, what would make your business so desirable that people pay double? Write it down. Write it down. 3, 2, 1. It's hard, right? I know it is, but this is a different level of thinking. We want to move you into a deeper level of thinking so that you're understanding what your customer wants to have, what's desirable. And once you get that, once you can pinpoint that, you can charge double. You can. So, what makes it desirable? Now, pick 2 of those items from your list that you believe are the most desirable benefits from your customers. Okay? All right, we're moving along. We got to keep it moving. All right? So, now let's go to the third element. The third element of your USP, of a powerful USP, is it must be specific. The next part of creating a USP is to be specific. It's hard to get a person to identify the immediate value of your business without providing a specific benefit. Sometimes I'm talking over with clients or even in my business, you have to struggle with what is a specific benefit, right? So sometimes a person will say our service, okay? Can I share with you the story of Zappos, okay? If your business has tried to claim that your USP is customer service, it's way too broad and not specific enough. Now, Zappos, who is commonly exclaimed for having great customer service, you know what? They didn't say we have great customer service. They created a specific selling proposition that demonstrated their commitment to customer service. So Zappos USP was they were the only online shoe store offering free shipping and free returns 365 days a year. So, see how specific that USP is? So, they don't say, hey, we're great at customer service. They say, we offer free shipping and free returns 365 days a year. Now, when a person sees that, they categorize that and say, wow, that's great customer service, you know? But that's not what Zappos did. Zappos said, I'm giving you a specific on what we are and how we're different. Now, when you say you have great customer service, is that what you mean? You mean that you offer free shipping, free returns, 365 days a year? Maybe not, but that's what Zappos did. Now, because they position themselves that way, this is a little bit off topic, but because they position themselves that way, the prices can be a little higher, you know, and of necessity because people will order like seven sets of shoes and look, and then send back the ones they don't want, right? So they can't be the cheapest, but their goal wasn't be cheapest. Their goal was to offer free shipping, free returns 365 days a year. So their pricing, their operations began to support that, and we'll get into that more later. But specificity is very important. Being able to articulate what is specific about your business. So let's look at all three of them. The three elements is it must be unique. What's unique about your business? What is desirable about your business? And can you describe that unique, desirable trait that is, or in terms of specificity or being specific about it? So let's look at the Zappos example. They said, hey, we believe that our customers would like the ability to return their shoes. Because think about it. If you're ordering shoes online, typically you're in a shoe store, you could try it on and say, okay, for this particular shoe, it fits too tight, you know, or this is too big, I need to go to a smaller size, right? Well, you can't do that online. Zappos understood that. So Zappos says, hey, you know what? We've got to give them the ability to return it if the shoe doesn't fit. Okay, so we're going to sell shoes online, but if it doesn't fit, we can send it back, free shipping and free returns any day. Whoa! Not only is that unique to online retailers, you know, that's also unique to the free shipping and different things is unique to online retailers. That's a desirable benefit. The ability to know that I'm not stuck with this shoe that doesn't fit. Or they're going to charge me. I had to pay shipping in order to get it here. Or I didn't get into this set of shoes, you know, within the first 15 days or whatever, and now I'm past my guarantee, right? So, and that specific benefit really helped turn it into a multi-million-dollar company. Now, we got to do some work. Let's exercise. Now, describe in 15 words or less the specific thing you do or could start doing for your customers that they would greatly appreciate. Okay? 15 words or less. What could you do that is unique, that is specific, and that's desirable for your customer? All right. I'll give you 10 more seconds. Now, I know for some people, this is going to take more than 10 seconds to do. If you want to go with us through this process, you can pause the video or audio, however you're listening to this, and do it, or you can just go through the whole process and then come back later. With this program, you also should have received a PDF. Okay, and in the PDF you have lines, and you can work through it there. Okay, feel free to follow along in the PDF as well with this training. Okay, now congratulations. If you've identified what is most desirable to your customer and can give a specific way you can provide that benefit, you're further along in the marketplace than the majority of your competitors. Okay, most people don't think like this. You're different. You're a more professional thinking business owner by going through this process saying, "Hey, I want to identify how I'm unique. I want to identify what my customers want, and I'm going to identify the specific way that I can express that difference." Okay? Whoa, you're steps ahead, and congratulations. Now, unique PowerPoint number 2. USB PowerPoint number 2 is, here's the magic button, magic bullet, listen to it, for how to become extremely successful and make a powerful USP. Do you want it? Are you ready? Are you waiting with bated breath to hear what it is? I hope so, because it's going to be great. This is how you create it. You shift your focus from being company focused into being customer focused. So I know you're a business owner. I know you have to deal with the logistics of anything you do. You have to deal with the operations, with how people are going to be able to fulfill it. You're going to have to deal with the legality of how you offer this service. And I get it. I understand it. But if your focus becomes customer focused, then the people will reward you for going through this process. And I like rewards in the forms of dead presidents. So, in the form of payment, or particularly payment, but also in loyalty, also in referrals. They pay you for in all these areas for being focused on them because they're appreciated. Okay. Now, I'm going to illustrate this point. Once you focus on your energies and attention on your customer and their needs, you'll be able to think through the unique and specific benefits that will allow you to get the attention and the money of those customers. Now, let me tell you a story to demonstrate the point. Okay. Many people have heard this story of Domino's Pizza and the famous USP that launched Domino's Pizza. Hot, fresh pizza delivered to your door in 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. Now, there are multiple unique parts of that USP, but let me explain to you why that was so revolutionary at the time. Okay? And I'll tell you why that was able to build a billion-dollar business. All right. So Tom saw that delivering pizza quickly was the most desirable and specific benefit to his customers. Then he began to structure his business to make that USP happen. Let's look at the example a little more deeply. So, an initial target market for Domino's Pizza were college students. And after learning and understanding this market, he concluded that promising to deliver food to college students fast or as free was a powerful selling statement. Did you catch that? He was thinking of what was the major benefit he could provide to his customers. That's how he created the USP. So, Tom Monahan said, "This is my customer, college students." Okay? So, what do they need? They need speed. They will pay for speed. So, he started saying, "Hey, you know what? I'm going to tell them that I can get my pizza to them quickly. I can get it to them in a hurry." Okay? Now, once you understand your market, college students, and understand the desirable benefit, need, then he said, "I can give it to you in 30 seconds. Wait a minute. That sounds like the USP formula, right? What's unique? What was unique about it was the speed, because that was the desirable trait that he felt. And then he even plussed it up by giving them a guarantee if it's not there. So that made a win-win. Now, once he created the USP, he had to start thinking through how to make this happen. See, sometimes we look at the resources and then determine our USP from there. What he did was he found what his USP, saw that it was a valuable USP, and started to say, how can he make this happen? So what they decided to do were they started to purchase locations that were closer to their target audience or closer to residents. Later, they expanded and went just to the college market because the USP was so strong. They began developing customer relationships for those that were outside of college. But he started creating these type of establishments that were smaller and that they were able to fulfill on the USP, because you can set up this type of operation in a strip mall that's closer to a restaurant or closer to residential areas. See, the competition were places like Pizza Hut, where you go in and there's the tables and chairs and you can sit and eat and enjoy yourself, and they come out, the softball team, the baseball team can go there after the game. But that wasn't Domino's model. Domino's model was, hey, we're going to deliver it and get it to you fast. So they start purchasing areas near residential areas, places in strip mall, because with their setup, it's just a counter and the prep areas in the back. It's not time for sitting and eating, because our USP is delivery. Our USP is getting it to you, right? So this brings up a point. Once you come with your USP, then you build the infrastructure or you modify your infrastructure to make it happen. Now that is why Domino's was so successful. Does that make sense? I want you to see how understanding your market, creating the specific offer, and then you build out your marketing, you build out your operations to satisfy that USP. Okay? I hope that's been helpful. Now, let's get to work. Here are 10 USP ideas for your business. Okay? Many people are in a competitive marketplace. So we have to come up with ways to identify your business as special or as unique and desirable. Okay? Here are 10 ideas. This company, Anytime Fitness, they use the valuable selling proposition of accessibility and simplicity. Accessibility and simplicity. A valuable selling point in your business could be availability and simplicity. Anytime Fitness uses their name to highlight the USP of accessibility, namely that they're open 24 hours a day, allowing customers to work out around their own work or lifestyle. See, this was a great benefit for the busy professionals or those that do not work the normal shifts. Okay, so they're open 24 hours a day. They capitalize on the accessibility aspect. All right, so can your business become accessible, a 24-hour type operation? As if you're a consultant, if you are a business owner, some ways that you can offer this is there are some business offices that have extended hours that are open later. Some dental practices are open later to allow people to come in, or there's some to allow earlier. I'm working with a daycare facility, and they opened up a little earlier so that as parents going to work can drop their kids off a little earlier. Okay, so they can drop them off before 8 o'clock or whatever. So what were they doing? They were applying the accessibility and the simplicity aspect of the USP, making it simple for people to go in. Just come in anytime. Okay. Another one, and I wasn't going to mention it, but like something like 1-800-Flowers. That kind of speaks to the simplicity piece of this. 1-800-Flowers. It lets you know that, hey, I can call a phone number and get flowers delivered. I remember the name. I call it and get my flowers delivered. So think, can you apply a greater accessibility or simplicity into your offer? Number 2, Okay, this one is the graphic that I use to highlight number two, which is specialization. Okay, specialization. Catering to a particular vertical, niche, or group of people. Specialization is a specific niche or market. Specialization in a specific niche or market can create much higher paydays and greater market penetration. Many times, we feel that we're great about a lot of things, okay? But if you want to differentiate yourself, specialize. Let me ask you a question. Who gets paid more? A general dentist or a person that does cosmetic dentistry, specialized in cosmetic dentistry, right? Um, Actually, general dentists, they refer you to specialists for some of the more difficult operations. So um, let's outside of the medical field. So let's talk about coaching. Do you coach executives? Okay. Do you coach salespeople? Do you coach, or by function, do you coach team building? Right? Productivity. Let's go another area. Let's say you sell supplements, weight loss supplements, or whatever. You could specialize in women or expectant mother supplements. Another example would be an accountant specializing in nonprofit accounting because nonprofit accounting and for profit accounting are two different types. There's two different legal codes, tax codes, and so forth. So, are you specializing? You know, have you formed a specialty? An important part about niching is that you usually attract the market more quickly and inexpensively when you have a focused marketing plan. You'll be able to create interest. Now, this was interesting. When you specialize, you'll be able to create interest by those on the outskirts that are looking to join the market, and you're able to get those that are interested in joining the market. So, if you are a coach and you specialize on startup businesses or mature businesses, there will be some consultants that want or businesses that once they reach a certain level, they look for, okay, I need to speak with a international outsourcing or an international sales setup professional, right? But there's that specialization. So some people will be coming into your market once they become more mature, and some people will be leaving your market as they become more mature. Okay, but specialization is another way. Let's keep moving. Number three. This is a USP built on hidden benefit of a product. Now, Viagra was originally created and developed as a treatment for high blood pressure in the lungs, but there was a side effect that was discovered, and the benefit of the product was changed. Okay, so look for the hidden benefit in your products. I remember there was a product on Shark Tank, and on Shark Tank it was like these foam things that you put along the seat, and they the people initially said, "Hey, this is so that your keys, don't get lost in the console, or so that you don't lose change and that type of stuff." Well, later it became rebranded to prevent distracted driving. Okay, so at first it was, hey, so that you don't lose stuff, or so that you can always, so stuff doesn't get lost in your between your seats. It was rebranded. Another unique selling proposition was so that you don't get distracted while you're driving. So if you drop your phone, you're not distracted from what's going on looking for your phone, or your keys or change when you're at the drive-through window. You can find it. So are there hidden benefits of your product or service? Something that other people aren't offering. Something that if there's someone just like you in your industry, can you highlight a hidden benefit that your company provides? That will create a USP similar to Viagra. They exploited it and grew into a major company. Now, number 4, competitive positioning. Competitive positioning is another USP idea. So, craft your USP to position yourself against the common perception or performance gaps in your industry. Every industry has performance gaps. Okay? So you want to craft your USP to position yourself against these gaps. An example, there is a dental clinic in Ontario that offers sleep dentistry. Now, why sleep dentistry? Well, it positions themselves against the common fear that going to the dentist is painful, right? So, um, most people don't like to go to the dentist because, oh, it's going to hurt. They're going to be digging in my mouth, blah, 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 blah. Well, they position themselves as we put you to sleep and do the dental work, right? Now, now let's think about this. Now, do other dentists put you to sleep? Some of them, yeah. Do they sedate your mouth? Yeah. But they don't highlight that point. They have highlighted how they uniquely serve you by saying, hey, you know what? We're going to reduce the pain. You won't even see it. You'll go to sleep, and when you wake up, you'll have a crown on your left molar. Okay? But it's competitive positioning. They saw what the market didn't like, and they positioned themselves against it. That's specifically what the fast food industry did. They positioned themselves against having to come to a restaurant and sit for minutes, for 30, 40 minutes before you have a food. They created competitive positioning. Correct? All right. Number 4, unique sales process. The sales process of your product or service could be unique and specific benefit for customers choosing to do business with you. So, for instance, consider Warby Parker's 5-pair, 5-day home try-on sales process. Okay, they will send you 5 pair of glasses to try out. You can test them out. You can show your friends, and then you order the pair that you would like, and then just send the 5 frames back free of charge. They will send you your new glasses, and you're all set. See, this sales process adds the try it on experience to shopping for glasses online and allows the customer to never have to visit a retail store. Now, that's a benefit for buying glasses. Think about it. They took the try it on experience that happens in every eyeglass place, and they allow you to do it at home. So you order your glasses, you try it on, you say, hey, what do you think about this? Oh, I like this, I like this. You send the frames back. They put lenses in your frames and they send it back. Unique selling proposition. Awesome. Awesome. It's your business can be built the way you want it to be built. You don't have to do it like everybody else. Normally, a person that sells glasses, their only means is you come to the store and try on all our glasses. These guys said, hey, you know what? Go to our website, see what frames you like. We'll send them to you. You try them on at home. Okay? It almost seems like they went into the, Zappos playbook. But look at this. It's with glasses. So they took a concept that was in another market, applied it to their market, and they're able to see success. Okay? Now, the next idea for creating your USP, subscription-based models. Okay? Do you know this company? Yeah, this is Netflix. Can you present your product or service as an effortless, automatic, hands-free option to experience your product? Netflix, by being a subscription service, Netflix unseated the movie rental giant Blockbuster. They made watching hours and hours of videos effortlessly affordable and automatic by sending it directly to your TV set. I remember when they sent it in the mail, which was already making it effortlessly because I didn't have to go to Blockbuster. I just go to the mailbox and get my DVDs. And then they decided to go even more effortlessly and more hands-on by saying, hey, you know what? Just click the button. Just turn on your TV. And then they begin to nurture relationships with cable companies and so forth. But can your business become a subscription business? Or is this something that only works with digital products? Well, there's a company by the name of Citrus Lane. Citrus Lane offers a subscription model to moms and babies for delivering the needed supplies, toys, etc. as the baby grows. See that? So they turned their what your customers need into a subscription model. Amazon is starting to do this as well, where you can order and have toilet paper or dish detergent or your common things automatically sent to you by subscription or on subscription. So this goes outside of just the MLM or some coffee or whatever. You can put your service on subscription, and then people just show up and they're able to get it. Amazing. Can this be added to your business? Not only information, if you sell information, then newsletters and subscription services, but adding a subscription service to if you were a dry cleaner, and having it where you just go and you pick it up every month. You go through and pick it up, and they're being charged a monthly subscription for this service. Can your business become a subscription business? It will definitely help with cash flow, and it will increase the lifetime value of your customer. But those are topics for another session. Number 7, Enterprise is the company that utilized this USP idea, and that is adding an additional service. So adding a service that will enhance the product or service you provide is a great USP. Enterprise did this in the car rental business by providing a customer with pickup service. Okay, so now this is this is a great idea for just about everybody. So make sure this is a part of your business model. If you offer a product, add a service to it. If you offer a product, add a service to it. What do you mean? Well, if you sell refrigerators or washing machines, add an installation service to it. If you sell, for us, we sell web design. So we sell web design, and we add a training element of internet marketing to that. If you offer any product, let's say if you offer, car companies do it all the time. So they offer you a car, you buy the car, and they offer you what? A warranty or a service contract, right? So in your business, how can you add an additional service to your product? And that can help to create distinction within your marketplace. Now, this company uses what I call the size differentiator. Okay? Does size matter? Some companies have differentiated themselves by the size of their product. I don't know if you're familiar with the smart car, but the smart car focuses on the element of being small, efficient, and sporty little cars. Smart Car claims that they are the smallest car for city driving. Okay, so can the size of your product create a differentiator in your business or make your product more valuable? Now, with sizes, you can either go up or down. So let's say for small sizes, the MacBook Air was a smaller laptop, or a thinner, I should say, laptop, right? For a while, it was how small can your phone be? Remember the big, huge phones? Then they started getting small. Then they were flip so that they become even smaller. You know, at one time it was how thin your electronics can be. Or you can go the other way, how big your size is. So bulk prices, Costco and Sam's Club, they highlight the fact that you can buy huge bulk products. So they didn't optimize, or their unique selling proposition wasn't here how you can get smaller. They went up. Here's how you can get bigger, right? You know, some companies, you know, the jumbo jet. Hey, here's a bigger jet. You know, the Cadillac was a bigger car, or the Hummer, remember, was a bigger car until gas prices, and then they went to a smaller car. But my point is, how can size differentiate? Can you have a smaller widget, right? So size can be one. Another one could be expertise. Your expertise can be a USP for your business. Now, do you have expertise in a topic that can make a great selling point? Now, wait a minute, because, oh yeah, I'm an expert, whatever, I'm an expert singer, I'm an expert, blah, blah, blah. Well, in order for your expertise to be a USP, it must be quantifiable. It must be numbers. All right. So you can say, I'm an expert. So Postcard Mania claims to have proven campaign results from 61,325 businesses. Okay. Well, they could have a level of expertise if they have proven results from over 61,000 people, right? Your expertise can be, you know, client made before me was making X amount, and now clients on average make X amount. Dollar figures. We're talking hard dollars, verifiable, quantifiable dollars. Brian Tracy says that he has more than 20,000 hours of research in personal success. Okay? So if you say, hey, I'm an expert, you have to be able to quantify it, because anybody can say I'm an expert. But if it's quantifiable, okay, if you have generated X amount of revenue, then it's quantifiable. Next, and now we get to number 10. The 10th USP could be, and I almost didn't include this one, but it can work if you go up and not down. And what I'm referring to is price. Now, you can also position yourself as the most expensive or the very expensive option in your category. So think Rolls Royce or the Masa restaurant in New York City. Now, I usually don't suggest that small businesses compete on price. Price competition is usually a race to the bottom. And unless you are a major corporation like Walmart that can create massive leverage with suppliers and have large volumes of customers and great distribution networks, many times you're going to lose the pricing game. But you can position yourself as more expensive. Another responsible use of pricing is by using pricing terms. So Rooms to Go uses 0% interest for 18 months. So their USP is pricing flexibility. You know, so we have great financing terms. Okay, flexible payment options. Rent-A-Center offers 100% financing options. So if you're going to use price, we don't say be the lowest. You know, that's hard to maintain unless you're a corporation. Okay, Amazon has excellent distribution, blah, 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 but they didn't make money for the first, 10 years or so, right? And a small business owner, you can't go 10 years without making a profit, right? So don't go down to the bottom. You can go to the top, or you can use flexible pricing options or flexible payment terms. Some people have a trial and then regular price or promotion to get you in the door and so forth. But these are the 10 pricing ideas. The 10 USP ideas. I'll quickly say them again. Accessibility and simplicity, specialization, finding a hidden benefit, competitive pricing, unique sales process, making it a subscription, adding an additional service, making size and a differentiator, highlighting your expertise, or pricing structures. Now, did you identify a positioning strategy from the options listed above to add to your business and make it stand out? What can you add specifically to the experience or the process or the application of your business to make it more beneficial to your customer? Okay? Write down any ideas that you came up with that can differentiate you from your competition. So, I want to explain who am I and why you can trust this information. My name is Lee Fuller. I'm the business owner and lead marketer at Fullest Extent Media Incorporated. I've created marketing solutions and business building campaigns for over 15 categories of businesses and over 5 years now. From small business owners like local landscapers and movers to national organizations like Allstate representatives and international businesses such as Amazon. Our marketing systems have been used to sell a wide range of products from music albums to hair care products to marriage workshops to leadership conferences, etc. And if you're looking for a marketing consultant that uses time-tested, proven marketing systems to walk you and your business into profitability, this is the next step for you. Schedule your free 30-minute marketing strategy session today, and we can see if we are a fit to work together. Not only if we're a fit, but many times people are able to get a benefit from simply this structure or simply our 30-minute audit. I guarantee that there will be some aha moments that you will get from the 30-minute audit of your marketing. Okay? If you're not ready yet to schedule a consultation, then you listen to my podcast. It's in iTunes, it's on Stitcher Radio, or it can be found at fullestextentmarketing.com. There you'll be able to hear marketing advice, marketing strategies, interviews with small business owners, and the like. My job is to help small businesses grow. I'm a small business. I work with small businesses, and I believe that small businesses are the answer to growing a thriving economy. So thank you for your time. Again, you have included with this package a audio recording, an MP3 recording. You'll also have the worksheet. Go through it, read over the examples, read through the worksheet again to get the most from this. And I look forward to helping you, working with you, and coaching you from a distance if need be. And if you have any questions, you can email me at lee@fullestextentmarketing.com. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.